Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, where today we're going to be making hamburger casserole. Now, I'm making this meal because I think it's more budget friendly. Hamburger meat nowadays, depending on which area you are in, yes, it can be expensive. But long ago, hamburger was a budget meal. And this month of January, I am doing more budget meals or budget desserts also as well. So let's go ahead and turn around the camera and let me show you up close how to make this delicious hamburger casserole. Now I've got a skillet, and in it I've got about 1 pound of hamburger. It's just a little bit over a pound, and I've got my heat on medium heat. I'm going to use I guess you call it a meat breaker upper to break up the meat to get it real fine. We are going to go ahead and cook our ground beef until it is no longer pink. Now that the beef is all cooked, we need to go ahead and drain the fat. Now we need to go ahead and add in 2 15-ounce cans of tomato sauce. Here's the other can. I'm just using the True Goodness of Meyer tomato sauce. You can use any tomato sauce. You can even use homemade if you have it. Let me go ahead and stir this in. Now that we got all that tomato sauce mixed into our beef, we need to put in 1 teaspoon of white sugar. And now I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of garlic. And then I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we'll go ahead and mix it up. Now that I got those spices mixed up into our meat, we need to go ahead and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. So I actually turned it down between medium and low heat. And don't forget to stir occasionally. While our meat mixture is cooking, we are going to go ahead and get a pot, and we are going to put water in it. We need to have it boiling. You can put a little bit of salt if you want to in the water. It does suggest it, but I feel like we've already added salt to the meat. I don't think I need to put it in with the noodles too. And now we are going to take 8 ounces of egg noodles, and we are going to put those in the pot. And then I'll go ahead and get a fork to break that up. We are going to boil these egg noodles with the lid on for about 7 to 9 minutes. Now that the noodles are done, we need to go ahead and drain the water. While our beef is still cooking, we need to take another bowl, and in it I have 1 cup of sour cream. I'm using the Daisy brand. And then I'm going to add in 3 ounces of cream cheese. I'm just using Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm actually going to soften it in the microwave because I didn't soften it on the counter. Now that I've got that cream cheese softened in the sour cream, I will add in 1 large onion. I will dice this, and then we will mix it up. Now that I have all those ingredients mixed up, we need to push it aside and go and check on our beef. It's been 20 minutes on our beef mixture. We need to go ahead and turn off the burner and remove it from the heat. It talks about putting on a lid. We need to take a 13 by 9 by 2 inch pan, and we need to grease it. I used olive oil to spray and grease it. And now we need to go ahead and preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Now we need to take half those egg noodles and put them in the bottom of our 13 by 9 by 2 inch greased baking dish. Kind of like that. And now we need to take half our sour cream, cream cheese, and onion mixture and put it over the noodles. Kind of like this. It actually is pretty hard to rub the sour cream mixture, but just do the best you can. And now we're going to go ahead and take our meat mixture, half of it, and we're going to put it on top of this. And now that we got our meat mixture on top, we are going to repeat the layers. Now that we got the last layer on, we are going to take half a cup of sharp cheddar cheese that's shredded. So I'm going to shred this, and then I'm going to put it on top of the hamburger casserole. Now that I've got the cheese on top of the hamburger casserole, we need to put it in our 350-degree oven, and we need to bake it for 25 to 30 minutes. Then I will show you when it's done. Hamburger casserole is all done. Let's let it cool and see if my husband likes it. I'm gonna go ahead and let my husband try this hamburger casserole, see if it's any good. Sorry about that noise in the background.
I like lasagna.
Well, as you heard, my husband liked the hamburger casserole. And if you're gonna serve more people, honestly, I probably would double up on the hamburger in the casserole. The only thing that I ended up changing was the ingredients called for garlic salt and then salt again. Well, garlic salt is garlic and salt, and then you're gonna add salt. That's too much salt. So I just added that garlic powder and then salt. I will leave a recipe below down in the description and where I found it. If you like this video, please hit the like button down below. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. I hope you have a good day.